the platoons and companies represent the mental strength and cohesion of the soldiers. The bigger the value of the morale, the more chances you have the soldiers will withstand in combat. Warstorm series makes a difference between the morale of an entire company and of a single platoon. Company morale. The morale of a company is the result of tallying up the officer's morale and his leadership value. A company's morale is affected by the steps lost, reducing it by 1 per each step lost in the platoons that exceeds the number of platoons comprising that company, not taking into account the officer. Checking company morale. The company must check the morale under certain circumstances, i.e., when one of the platoons that is part of the company is eliminated or the officer in command falls in combat. There are additional situations in which the company morale must be checked. The rule book details all these cases. How to check company morale. Roll 2d6. The value rolled will determine whether passed. If the roll is lower or equal to the company morale, you successfully pass the check. If the value is higher, then you fail. Consequences may vary depending on the result of the roll and the value of the company morale. If the result is 1 to 4 points higher than company morale, then the company is defeated and is declared routed. You have to place a marker on the company to reflect such a situation. If the result is 5 or higher, then the company is fully depleted and removed off the board. Platoon morale. The morale of a platoon is equal to the morale of the company. However, the leadership value of the officer will only be added up if the platoon is within his command range. Therefore, the morale of an out-of-command platoon is solely the value of the morale of his officer without the leadership. Additionally, the platoon will reduce its morale by 1 per each step lost. Actions that triggers a platoon morale check. A platoon, among others, must check its morale when crossing a barbed wire area or it's activated when out of command. There are additional situations in which the company morale must be checked. The rulebook details all these cases. How to check platoon morale. The procedure is very similar to the company morale check. The player rolls 2d6 and it compares the result with the platoon morale. If the value obtained is lower or equal to the platoon morale, then you pass the check. But if the result is higher, you have failed the morale check. The outcomes are different depending on the situation that triggered the morale check. The rulebook details all of these cases.